Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off of. He really, Kate, put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing, and almost 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
2nd and 3 now. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt, getting it for the first time. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Daniels keeps it himself. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. And a Commander's first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41. Out of the gun, Daniels. He finds Brown right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Plowing up the middle. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's running for it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll run for this. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns, he showed glimpses of what I know Chicago wants more of this year.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, Williams. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Commanders get to it first.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second try. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing now, Daniels. He can run it. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They're running the option, short side. McNichols has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Brock, I gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First, Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Out of the gun, here's Williams.
The second down pass. Mikey Sandra still on the tackle. He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Now here's Williams. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Mikey Sandra still makes the stop. A gain of 47 yards. First down, Bears.
Well, the field opened up, and he simply takes off. Even in today's NFL, where dual-threat quarterbacks are everywhere, it's not often a guy can rip off a run like that.
First down, here's Swift. Jukes one defender. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Williams to throw. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Chicago.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Swift has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears Just reached pay dirt for the first time this game. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Juke the defender. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Here's Krosky Merritt. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Play fake here, Daniels. That throw behind his intended target. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 9 yards.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll take over here following that punt to end the 1st. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. To really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chicago.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
The Commanders going dime here to defend this 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. A run now with Krosky Merritt. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Samuel comes in motion left. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
23-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Daniels back to throw. He goes right back to Samuel. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up, guys, Kate, They run that initial route full speed. He did, got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well, and it's going to cost him about a yard. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Back to the line they go. It's second down. And now still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
The Bears into the nickel for third down. Man in motion, out of the slot. Third and long for him here. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force the throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. To throw, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chicago.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Swift gets it again on second down. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Bears hoping to break this tie before the half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Going to run again with Swift. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got second and 6 coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Pop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Santos' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Commanders head out now late in the first half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
A run, it's Krosky Merritt. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Rolling on first down, Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
At their own 25-yard line.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. We will not get another play here, Brock. That's 2 and E. Time's going to run out on the half. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our second half. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
He fields it from the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
First and 10 now from the 30. Second half starts with a run by Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams off the play fake. He's got time here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Williams. He lobs it deep middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. His work begins at the 31. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Daniels from the pistol. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. So they're left facing third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Okay, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Washington. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They run. It's Krosky Merritt. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that 1st down, too.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Daniels keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
A gain on the play. That's good for a Commander's 1st down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
There's a dive up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. The tight end going in motion right. Another carry for him. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back to the well again. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, Brocky found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
The score, Commanders 14, Bears 10.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And some solid blocking there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, give to Swift. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Williams will look to throw. Pass brought in by Burden. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Bears.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 from the 41. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
They're going to run here. Kyle Monunga. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. And he blew through there for the tackle.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun, Williams. It's on target to Moore. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
An 8-yard pickup.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They are on the counter with Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Williams from the gun. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
First down, Chicago.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They've got first down from the 31. One in behind center with Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Percy Butler on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He sends this one to the end zone, and he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Needs to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
Commanders 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Samuel now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there, and I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd down and 10. Daniels got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, Daniels. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. To the air again, Daniels. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Running this one left. Now that's not what the offense started about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. That's caught for the first. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Plowing up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. From the gun, it's Daniels. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's another Washington. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Here's Prosky Merritt. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now they send their back in motion right. Here we go. 2nd and very long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Motion man left is Brown. Daniels throwing on 3rd. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Kicked well, and this is good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Staying grounded with Swift. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Williams with the sneak. Ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Commanders make the recovery.
Oh, man, these sneak plays are pretty chaotic in the middle. Everybody piling in, trying to dive in opposite directions. Either by chance or just well-placed aim, somebody knocked that ball free in the pile, and it was half luck they fell on top of it.
The Commanders set to take over. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down, ball at the 36. A run, it's Prosky Merritt. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Run now with Prosky Merritt. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
First down, here's Swift. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
On the stop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Now here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here's a loft deep down the middle. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They run. It's Prosky Merritt. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's Prosky Merritt on the carry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Behind the line of
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Back-to-back carries here. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
19 yards. And a Washington.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand at saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers, but they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Commanders breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.